Hey, that's not the way it worked for me, okay? Well, I've learned you work every single day, you get paid more. You work forever, you keep making more money. You keep having the passion, you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, you keep working, you keep getting rich. Keep working harder, you keep getting richer. That's what it's supposed to be. Work. What a concept. And you guys got to remember something, okay? You may have helped a guy get up to a certain stage, but you didn't take this guy from millionaire to president's team. Let's get serious, okay? The person took himself from millionaire team to president's team. They worked like crazy. And guess what was happening during that time? You were getting rich for free. You got to remember that, okay? Your person's moving the ladder up, and what's happening is you got a lot of free money coming into your bank account. You need to thank goodness, okay, for what's happening to your bank account as a result of your people moving up, and then you'll get back in the 1% bonus. It's stinking thinking to be thinking about your people getting up to the top. You want your people to get up to the top. Man, I was so happy when I put that pin into Marcus's chest yesterday, and Hida-san, okay? I want to put all the pins in your guys' chest. Did you see those 40 President's team members up here today? Putting those pins in their chest? Let me put all the pins in your guys' chest. Huh. It's so good to have a really expensive jacket on, too. I mean, a really expensive one from Battaglia. You know, $4,000 suit. Punch a hole in it. Yeah, looks good. Looks even better in a tuxedo where you got the satin where it makes a permanent indent. Boom. So I would say that was my number one thing, is my passion for what's happening. And my passion is just getting so big. I'm telling you, what's going to happen to us in the future is just going to be absolutely overwhelming. Here's number two, attitude. Attitude's great when everything's going great. Of course, it's easy to have a good attitude then. When you got to have a good attitude is when things are not going good. When things are going bad. You know, I can remember back in the beginning, I talk about Don Grineau all the time. Don Grineau was my best guy, okay? And you know, first month, 6,000, second month, 12,000, third month, 18,000. I was counting on this guy to make things happen. Boom, he's out of the business. Okay, and along with it, what happened? All the people went with him. Okay, and what happened to my meetings? Went from 60 down to 20. Okay, how did you think I felt back at that time when we didn't have any literature, we didn't have any journals, we didn't have nothing going on? Okay, we had just a couple of bottles. Okay, and my only guy that I was counting on to really make things happen left. How do you think Mark Hughes really felt? Terrible. Put it in your notes. I felt bad. Now, I've signed the guy up 3 times. And I felt bad all 3 times. I'm telling you, I'm going to get him a 4th time one of these days. He's going to be one of these days. I don't know how many times it's going to take us, but we're going to get him sometime. You know, the last couple of years with myself and my wife, been a very bad situation for me, okay? And nobody knew it. Any of you guys know it? No. Because I'll tell you something, when you got to keep your attitude up, okay? And when you're king, the king can't let the attitude out, okay? The king can't ever let his feelings show that things are going bad or going rough or having a bad day or having a bad marriage or having a bad time or what's going on. The king can't show that stuff. And you know what? You guys are the kings and queens of your areas, and you can't let it show either, because people are counting on the way you feel every single morning about what you're doing, about the products and the marketing plan, and what kind of bad press is going on, or what kind of rumors are happening, or whatever's going on. They're counting on your attitude. And you guys better have the answers and the solution. And I'm not saying that you may not have a problem that you got to face. You got a bad article that comes out. You say, hey, listen, yeah, here's a bad article, but let me tell you what we're going to do about it. We're going to work twice as hard, and we're going to put on 2 mini buttons. We're going to take twice as many tablets. We're going to get out here, and we're going to work like crazy. I've taken good care of my employees, I've taken good care of my distributors, and I've taken good care of all three of my wives. I gotta have a lot of passion for this business the way I'm going. Now, unbelievable is right. Now, just real quickly, here it's number 3, because I got to cover a couple basic things with you, or I wouldn't be, we'd be leaving things out. Here's the first thing here, and John Peterson covered this, and that's 10 people a month. I did 20 a month when I got started. I led the pack. But 10 people every single month, first line. And here's the best thing that you need to get going. If you guys will concentrate, okay, if this is you, okay, if you'll concentrate on getting your first level and your second level and your third level, and then you go down deep to your 4th, 5th, and 6th, and get these guys all making 2,500 in volume points, okay? So everybody got this? Okay, here's what happens, okay? If this guy does 2,500, 5% of that, write it down in your notes, is 125 bucks. Your second guy, if there's doing 2,500, that's another 125 bucks. Now, this is very important what I'm teaching you. You do this, you're gonna get seriously rich. This is the basics. Your third guy over here, if he's doing 2,500, that's another 125 bucks. That means you up here, you're getting $375. And if you've concentrated on your 4th, your 5th, and your 6th, and you got these guys doing their 2,500, here's what's going to happen. Your first guy's going to get 375. Your second level's going to get 375. Your third level's going to get 375. So you're guaranteed that this is working. The worst thing that can happen now is they all drop out, and these 3 guys come up, and you're still making the same $375 you were before. Now that will make you rich. Now, did you guys get that? All that's got to happen is you get 10 of those, and that's called $3,750 on your royalty override check. You're almost a millionaire team member. Now, if only 2 out of the 10, write that down, $3,750. If only 2 out of the 10 become millionaire team members, that's going to be another $6,000 that you're going to be earning in royalties minimum. They're at 4,000. You usually get 75% of what they do. So that's 6,000. So that's almost $100,000 a year right there on your 3 levels. Now, how many people in this room make twice on their infinite what they do on their 3 levels? Raise your hands. If you're making twice on your infinite level what you make on your 3 levels, get your hands up in the air. Okay? So if you had 10 first lines and only 2 of them get the millionaire team, okay, that's $200,000 a year in income by just doing that. So what do you concentrate on? Getting 10 first line every single month, okay? And then concentrate on going down line so you can make this happening with 2,500, okay? And it all happens. But it happens with the beginning of getting those first lines. Now here's the next thing I did that I had to master. And all you guys got to learn how to do it too, and that's meetings. You got to get up and do meetings. Every single person in the room, you guys got to learn how to do meetings. If you're not doing meetings, you got to know how to do meetings. Period. Okay? That means you guys. Every one of you guys in the back, all you girls in the back, you got to get up and do meetings. Do the products, do the marketing plan, do the clothes, the whole thing. You got to know how to do it all, okay? If you want to get up here and get like me, you want to get like the Chairman's Club members down here, you want to get like the President's team members, okay?